Hey guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Chari.
Rodney.
And today we are going to do another storytime video. You guys seem to like our storytime videos. We only did one before this, but you guys seem to really like it.
Because you're nosy.
Yeah, because you're nosy. So we're going to do another storytime video, and this is the time, we're going to tell you guys the time of how we met. Okay, so we met in college. We both went to Youngstown State University right out of high school.
Youngstown?
Yeah, Rodney is from Youngstown. He lived there, so he was a
East side, born and raised.
He was a commuter.
10 toes down.
He was a commuter, and I lived on campus. And one day I was just sitting in the library, and Rod walks up to me and asks if he can borrow a book, and it was history.
So this is the story she's been telling for the last like 7 years that I've known her because of her church family. Because look, her grandpa's a pastor, her grandmother is also an assistant pastor, her mom is the choir director, choir leader, her sister is a youth minister, her aunts are praise and worship leaders, or part of the praise and worship team. So basically what I'm saying is she had to lie.
Just saying, that's the story that I told everybody in my family when I came back home. You know, when I came home to visit on the weekends and stuff like that, and people was asking how you guys meet and this and that. Like that's the story I told everybody. Now it's like years later, I don't care. I tell everybody the truth, and then we just laugh about it. But yeah. Plus I'm saved, so I don't lie no more.
So here's the truth. So first off, when she was going around telling that story, I had met her family, I think, for the first time Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And I heard her, I'm eating, and I heard her saying, yeah, I met him in the library. Woo! Woo! I was like, I ain't never ever seen you act like this. I was like, what are you talking about, man? I was like, the library. I was like, all right. Yeah. So, anyways.
So where did we really meet?
We met at the Metroplex. For those who don't know what the Metroplex is, it was this hotel in Youngstown on the north side. It was a little college party. It was jam-packed from wall to wall. It was a whole bunch of just activities going on, man. Just wild. It was a party, you know. We met, it was like a banquet room that they had rent out, that somebody had rent out, and basically threw a party. So we met at a college party. Don't say hotel, because people gonna be thinking like, that sound like we met at the hotel. That's what it was. It was a hotel.
I know, but that sound like ratchet, like,
well,
like we hooked up at the hotel. No, I was never ratchet.
Well, you was a smidge of ratchet when I met you.
I was never ratchet. Anyways, bye, never. So, like Rod said, we met at a college party. It just happened to be they rented a room out at the hotel. They rented a banquet, like the banquet hall, out at the hotel. And that was my first like party ever. Like I went to teen club one time before, and like I snuck out the house and went to that when I was a kid. But that was my like first real adult party that I went to. I had met some girlfriends that weekend, you know what I mean, some people in college, and I went to party with them. And then Rod walked in, and he was like so tall, and he was like towering over all the dudes in the club. Like, he was so tall, and that's what got my eye, because how tall he was. And I'm 5'7", and I love to wear heels, so I can easily be 5'9", you know, 5'10" with my heels on. So the fact that he was so tall, I was just, and he was good looking too, I was like, ooh, who is that? So I told my girlfriend, I said, girl, look at him. And she was like, oh, him? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, okay. And she walked over there and tried to like go get his attention. I grabbed her by the arm and pulled her back. I was like, what are you doing? And she was like, I'm gonna go get him for you. I'm like, no, you're not. And she like broke away from me, literally walked up to him. I was so scared, so shy. I turned my back and was just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this girl's doing this. I can't believe she's doing it. I can't believe she's doing this. And so all of a sudden, somebody's tapping me on the shoulder. So I turns around and it was Rodney. And he's like, put his little face on. Show him the face you made.
There's no face.
He has a face that he makes, like when he's like flirting and when he's like thinking he looking good and stuff. I tell him about the face all the time.
There is no face. There is no acting.
There's a face that he has, like when he turns.
It's all natural.
He turns on
it's all organic.
He turns on this cool guy and he puts this face on.
Don't hate me because you hate me.
And
I am who I am.
It's cute.
I am who I am.
It's a cute face. I'm just saying.
There is no putting on.
Okay.
There is no mask.
Okay. All right.
Well, anyways, I
turned around and there was Rod and he had what I called the face and he asked, he was like, you want to dance? And I was like, yeah. So we danced and the song was almost over, so we literally danced for like a minute, maybe a minute. And so then I go to walk away. And go ahead, tell your part. Tell what you did when I went to walk away.
So, here's what happened. She goes to try to walk away and she's breaking out. Seeing that she was going to try to cry a little bit because I didn't make my move on her as soon as she wanted me to. So, calmly, peacefully, very, very, very smooth, if you will. Grab her by the hand. What's your name? Ooh. She didn't know what to do with that. She didn't know what to do with that. She said, ooh, I think my name's Chari. I was like, oh, okay, Chari. Oh, all right. I was like, well, can I get your number? And she said, yeah. So, actually, if I remember correctly, though, when I got her number, it was kind of hard. I think her phone was dead.
Yeah, it was.
And my phone was dead.
Yeah. Both of our phones was dead. And rewind to the Chari part. He asked me what my name was. I said Chari. But we were trying to talk over music. So he thought I said Chari. So for 2 weeks I didn't know her name. This guy. Anyways. So yeah, so your phone was dead, my phone was dead. And I was just thinking to myself like, oh, well, both our phones dead. There's no way we can change numbers. And I asked him what his name was too, and I couldn't hear him over the music, but I remember that it started with an R. So I was just like, okay, you know, his name starts with an R. But we couldn't exchange numbers or phones or anything like that. So I was just like, well, hey, it is what it is. But this guy, he found a way.
Did I?
Yeah. You were like, where your friend at? The friend that had came and got you. You were like, where your friend at? And so we looked around, I was like, right there. And you was like, hey, you pulled her, you was like, can you text me her number? And you had her text you my number.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
No. I kind of remember.
That's how we did it. How do you remember that we did it? Like got each other's numbers because we didn't have, our phones were dead.
And that day was such a blur.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened.
So what, did I text you later on that day?
So, all day, all night, when I went home, I was just like so in a daze. I was just like, oh my God, I like met this cute boy. His name starts with an R. Don't remember his name, but it starts with an R. And I remember he had on a white t-shirt and a yellow Lakers baseball cap.
It was Stillers, I think.
Stillers? Okay, yeah, yellow Stillers hat. So all night I'm waiting around for him to text me. And so finally somebody texts me a number that I don't know. And so the only thing I said, I was like, do your name start with the R? And he was like, no. He texted me, was like, hey, this is Rodney. So I knew his name started with an R. I was like, oh, this might be the guy that I'm waiting on to text me. And then I was like, did you have on a white t-shirt and a yellow hat? And he was like, yeah, that was me. And I was like, yes, he texted me. And then that was it from then. It was history from then.
No, not really. Because then a few days later, or maybe like a week later, I was texting you.
Oh, yeah.
And we're texting back. I'm at work, you know. I used to be a delivery boy for Main Moon Chinese on the north side, if you remember, you know, no, okay, whatever. Anyways, so I'm driving, pulling up to this house, and I'm like, hey, you know, we should chill one day. So it's like this long pause. Like, we were having a pretty decent conversation up till I said, is you trying to chill? I don't know what popped off in her head, but she's sitting here talking to some lame duck losers of friends and stuff, and they all in her ear saying, yeah, he probably trying to get some. He probably a dog. But these are just some lowlights that she hanging out with, you know, some losers. Like, so anyways, so I had to explain to her, because she come back like, I am not that type of girl. I don't know who you think I am. I am not these other women that you think that you be messing with. I don't care how cute you is. Oh, I mean,
because y'all know, ladies, y'all know how these men be. Like, you trying to chill. Chilling means something else.
Baby.
So,
you know I'm soothing in that,
for
baby.
real, 9 times out of 10, chilling means something else. So when he texted me talking about something, you trying to chill. No, you trying to take me out on a date? You know what I mean? You trying to, come on.
And I respect that.
So
but this is the first time you met me.
I know.
And you're not gonna, I had to explain. She didn't even want to say, hey,
I was just gonna cut you off after that.
What do you mean by chill? She just was like, all right, I'm done with you.
Yeah, I felt like
I just met you.
When he said that, I was like, oh, he's just like every other guy. So I literally like had every intention to cut him off after that, and so I like text him back and told him off nicely in a message, and he was like, whoa, I wasn't even talking about chilling like that, and I was like, oh. My friends were in my ear, but also like being a woman, I know how men are, so I was just like, no, I'm good.
So I go over there, I kick it with her at her dorm. I think it was like a Sunday after work, and I don't know what we did that day. Did I take you to DQ?
We went somewhere.
I probably took you to Dairy Queen.
We went to the
day.
movies. No.
The first day?
Yeah. We went to the movies because I remember exactly what I had on.
I do too.
We went to the movies and we went, I want to say we went to stop at BW3's and just got some wings and brought
I don't
back
think that
dorm.
was the same day. We didn't, like, that is because back then.
Oh, wait. No. I think you did just come, just chill for a couple minutes, like 30 minutes to an hour or something, and left out.
I think we got Dairy Queen that day.
Okay, maybe.
On the north side, because that's the best Dairy Queen around in Youngstown.
Oh, I don't remember.
And I think
that.
the second time I probably took you out to the movies.
Yeah.
And then it was probably like a Tuesday, a random Tuesday. I'm like, oh shoot, 30-cent wing Tuesdays at BW3's. Yeah. And I called you.
He used to spoil me. He still spoils me, truthfully. Like, but back then he used to really, really spoil me, and I was just in heaven because like I was just in heaven. He was my world.
So, another side story too. The chick that came up to me and basically put me on to Chari, she this is the most monumental moment that probably happened to me and Chari, because she came up to me and told me it would be in your best interest to go talk to that girl over there. Like, and to be here married to her now and see where our life is and see everything that's happened to us, she wasn't lying. So whatever your name is, if you out there, you see this, thank you, man. I appreciate you. I never got a chance to say thank you, but thank you.
Oh yeah, so that was it. We met, in college, and we've been together for over 7 years now.
7 years off and on.
Yeah, well, yeah, off and on. We've been together off and on for 7 years.
And that breakup, that's a whole nother other story we'll talk about.
Breakups. We'll do another story time on the breakup. But yeah, 2 kids later, married later.
Doing YouTube videos.
Saved. Yeah, like we've been through a lot. Yeah.
A lot of ups and downs, man. We get people always talk about how they like our relationship and everything, and they want what we got, and I'm like, you're gonna have to go through something for it, man, because we definitely had our ups and downs. I'm not saying it's as bad as some people that probably had relationship issues. I'm not saying that we had the worst issues, but they were bad for us.
Yeah, it takes a lot of forgiveness too. Not to get into like, this is not what the video is supposed to be all about.
Right.
But, it does take a lot of forgiveness to be together for, 7 years and to be at the point we're at now.
Just being happy with each other.
Yeah, it take a lot of forgiveness. So yeah, guys, so if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Share this video, guys. Share this video so other people can subscribe to our channel. And yeah, that's it.
All right, we're done. Get out.
Bye.